part of this, the idea of corruption on both sides.
Yeah.
Towards the end, it gets kind of revealed that she had a plan all along, but
she gives off the vibe that she's maybe like a first order sympathizer or something. And she's trying to sabotage.
And she's very much I don't want to win. I want to survive as much as I can.
And that annoys Poe because it starts off and she's like, "All right, everybody, we can do this. We are the spark that will light the fire that will burn the first order to the ground." And that's the first time to say it.
And Poe goes up to her.
And she's like, "All right, what's the plan?" And she's like, "Who are you?"
And so Poe immediately wants to know the plan because he feels, he's the best pilot in the Resistance.
And he was a favorite of Leia, so he always knew what was happening.
Right.
And then Vice Admiral Holdo's like, "I'm sorry, didn't you just get demoted?"
Right.
That was savage. I love
and
that.
so is this isn't the moment when she basically arrests him? That comes later.
No, that comes much later.
Okay. Then is this when we cut to Rose and Finn?
This is Rose and Finn.
So
because Finn is like, "Where's Rey?" And
right.
Leia had this tracking beacon to know where Rey was, so that way Rey could come find them once she got Luke.
Right.
But the thing is that Finn, now that they are outrunning the First Order, because by the way, that's their plan now, to outrun the First Order.
Yeah.
Even though they know they can't, they're just going to use up all their fuel and outrun them.
Right.
And they're going to be like, okay. And so Finn's like, I got to go get Rey to make sure that she doesn't come back to this.
And
then
so
he
goes to an escape pod and he meets another new character, Rose. Jake's favorite character of the movie, right?
Absolutely. She's wonderful. She's just an uncompelling character. She's supposed to just be like an awkward person,
right?
To connect with Star Wars fans,
right? And so Rose sees Finn, and she's kind of starstruck by him because, the Resistance. She's essentially just a janitor.
She's
right?
a janitor.
Yeah, and so
or a maintenance crew.
Yeah, and she doesn't get to interact. She's probably never met Poe in her life. She's probably never even met Leia. And so she sees Finn. She goes, "Oh my God! You're the one who defected from the First Order. You're so brave." And at this moment, this is Finn about to leave the Resistance to go find Rey. And while it is good for him to want to find Rey from an outsider perspective, this movie is all about perspective. We kind of see where Rose is coming from, and so that's when she shocks him.
She tases him.
Yeah, she tases him, and she doesn't let him leave, essentially.
And then they talk, and she realizes that they can track them through
hyperspace. Yeah.
And that's when they realize they need to work together.
Right. And so this is when they FaceTime Maz.
Yes, they FaceTime Maz.
Oh, that's just yeah.
So Maz is on her own adventure. She's shooting up tauntauns or whatever. And she says, you gotta find
the master
code breaker. He's the key. He's the key to... The master code breaker is the key to all of this. We have to find the master code breaker.
And he's wearing some sort of thing, and they're like, okay. And she's like...
It's a flower thing on...
Flower lapel.
It's cool.
And so
she's like, you must go to Canto Bight. And they're like...
Why did she talk like that?
I don't know. I'm your character.
I don't know. All tangerines talk like that. Don't you ever talk to your oranges at home?
We have 45 minutes.
No, I know. We're at 11 minutes left. Do you guys want to just do a two-parter?
We have.
That's what I was thinking originally, and we're not even halfway through the movie. All right.
We're gonna do a two-parter right now.
Yeah, we'll just record them back to back. So basically, the plan is to go to this casino planet and find the master code breaker so that they can disable the First Order's. Not even disable the fact that they can track them. They're going to shut it off for as long as they can and get
6 minutes.
They have 6. The plan is to get on Snoke's ship, the Supremacy, shut it off,
Shut off the hyperspace track.
Get back as fast as they can and go to light speed. Use up the rest of their fuel because they have barely enough fuel left, and go to Crate. And there's an old.
Crate.
That's the plan.
The plan's not.
The plan's not Crate yet. No one knows about Crate except Vice Admiral Holdo.
So,
and Leia, obviously.
So then what's just
the plan
run
is to
away?
Get out there and go to the outer rim.
You can go anywhere when you're at light speed, pretty much.
Right,
the plan is to get out of there and get to the outer rim.
Right. So
get away from the first.
Okay, so the Crate is not the plan yet, but the point is they don't even have the plan to shut down their technology completely. They're going to shut it down for as long as they can.
To run away.
6 minutes. And so this storyline with Rose and Finn, I felt like it had a lot of potential, but some of the execution was pretty poor.
Did it?
Because not so much Rose and Finn as characters, but this whole planet.
This whole storyline.
This planet, I don't feel like we'll ever go back to this casino planet.
Oh, no.
But
it could have been a crowd favorite if
right.
they'd done it differently.
That's why I was so intrigued by the prospect of it, but they didn't really execute it to perfection. Anyways, they go down to this casino planet, and they're basically with like the elite, you know, all the rich people. They're all like dressed up, nice and all that. Mm-hmm. And so
Rose hates it all.
Rose hates it all because these were what's the connection?
These are the
arms
dealers.
But besides that, wasn't there a personal connection?
Yeah,
with, like
all right.
Her parents or whatever?
She makes this very confusing speech that doesn't really match up with the visuals. She says like, "Look closer," and like Finn looks in the binoculars and he sees like the kids getting whipped and stuff.
The animal cruelty.
Yeah. But she talks about like how she was raised on a mining planet and like
they were all like
it was stripped for first order minerals, but it doesn't connect with what he's seeing. Like it's very different.
I mean, it's kind of the whole thing of like oppression.
Yeah, but those kids aren't from her mining planet. Like in like the tauntaun things, like the racing horse things. Yeah. She says she'd never seen one of those before. So it's like I don't really know like if she has any real connection to this place at all, except for the fact that they support the First Order and she doesn't like the First Order.
Well, the First Order killed her family.
Right.
There's not in this casino like storyline. They don't. Not much of what they do when they're like actually in the casino area is memorable. It's just what you know goes on based on one event. So I kind of want to we don't really have much to talk about with specific stuff that happens in the casino
until they meet DJ.
Point is they try to find this master codebreaker. They can't. They get eventually locked up.
They get arrested because they illegally parked their shuttle on the beach.
Not even because they're trespassing in the casino, because like apparently they don't care about like you would kind of expect like you know you guys aren't in suits, like what are you doing here, you know, but they kind of just like look at them funny like you know just stay away from our slot machines, you know, whatever. Also BB-8's with them and they stuff a bunch of coins in them, whatever. They get arrested and they meet DJ, this guy who does he have Tourette's? like I don't know.
I guess.
I like DJ, okay? I know that most people are like, what is this guy? But I thought he was kind of cool.
What?
I don't know. Maybe Benicio del Toro is a cool guy.
I think he's a cool looking actor.
Have you seen him in Sicario? He's good in Sicario.
Really good actor.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny because when we first hear about this guy DJ, and I remember the whole speculation of, it totally means Dark Jedi, dude. It totally means Dark Jedi, and like everyone's saying that. My original theory on it was that he was gonna be Snoke's real like right hand man, and basically show that like Kylo, why do I even need you? This guy's so much better than you, and then him and Kylo would have a fight, and Kylo would take control. None of that happens.
That's a terrible theory.
All right,
That's not a terrible theory.
Whatever.
Your Snoke theory sucks.
If you have a theory, Jake hates it no matter what, even if it's like the theory of like
Jake doesn't
gravity.
think you should be allowed to have theories.
Jake thinks the gravity theory should be debunked.
Jake thinks that the complex theory of language is stupid and that language just naturally develops through human interaction.
Jake thinks that the theory of law of conservation of matter is absolutely bogus.
Dude, continental drift did not happen.
We're still in Pangea.
Fact.
Anyways, with DJ's whole character, he's basically like, I'm not the guy you're looking for, but I can code break for a small price. And but then they're like, we don't want you. And then he's like, fine, sue yourself. And he just walks out of the cell. He just walks right out. And then they're basically running away. We see this whole thing with the kids and the tauntaun things.
They race on the cool things, and it's like, oh, freedom.
And so then there's a very prequel-esque stampede on the casino.
That was very prequel. That entire area is prequel.
Yeah, and eventually we get to them just walking through the grasslands.
DJ steals a ship.
They're freeing all of these like creature things, and then DJ steals a ship. He's like, welcome aboard.
There's just this one line I want to point out.
Sure.
That it makes you like Rose even less. So Finn and Rose are on one of the Tauntaun things,
right?
And they sneak into like the corn brush or whatever to escape the guys chasing them, and they almost fall off.
They do like the classic thing of just like, oh, we almost fell.
Yeah, they almost fall off the cliff, and it gets up, and Finn was like, "It was worth it." At the end, we really gave them a run for their money. and Rose looks at him, and she looks back at the Tauntaun thing, and she takes the saddle off of it, and she's like, "Go, be free. Now it's worth it."
That was cringy.
Despite the fact that they don't have the Master Codebreaker, so for all they know, everyone they know and love is going to die.
And they're going to die too.
But they freed one of these Tauntaun. We don't even know their names. I know we totally like their names aren't there, but we don't care enough. They're just Tauntauns to us. They're Tauntaun cousins, Anyways, DJ gets his ship. He's like, welcome aboard. And then they get on, and they're all like, oh my god. Luke just found a tweet that says, I like Jar Jar more than Rose. And that just goes to show.
Retweet.
Yeah.
Like, Kelly Marie Tran does her well, but she's useless.
Kelly Marie Tran is a great actress in this movie, but the character's horrible.
Right. And so, they get on, and they're just like, all right, let's go back into space, and whatever. They go back into space, and DJ's like, I need my payment before we do this. Whatever.
Oh, I want to point out one more thing.
Sure, go for it. Yeah.
As we get to each Rose moment, I want to point out, just as you're bringing up how he wants a payment, and he points out the Haitian smelt necklace, I counted 10 seconds. In 10 seconds, she gives it to him.
Right.
That's how long it takes for her to give up her lifelong heirloom to this crazy guy.
Her last connection to her sister.
Okay.
To her family.
I liked it.
I liked it too. To be
okay, so Benicio del Toro. Oh my god, DJ.
He's like 8.
He's like, I need a payment for my. He's like, I need all the AMs in my bank account right now. And they're like, we'll give you.
Like, the Resistance will give you whatever you want after the job is done. And Marie Tran's like, and just hands it down.
No, he references her necklace. So she doesn't just give up her necklace.
Yeah.
He's like, well, what about that? And then she's like, all right, okay, we get it. Point is,
and Finn's like, no,
like that means so much to her. You don't get it, but like, she doesn't have him speak for her. She just gives it up, and it's not. I don't feel like it's her just being like, get rid of my past. I feel like it's her just being like, I get that.
That's her commitment to the destruction of the First Order.
My sentiments is not worth like more people dying. My one little connection to my sister is not worth losing the lives of all 10 Resistance members that are left.
To the First Order.
Which is noble. But I mean, her sister just died. I mean, she's gonna have some strong connection to that thing.
Right.
Anyway, so she gives it to her, and DJ goes into the room, and Finn's all like, hey man, you give that back. And then DJ's like, I'll tell you. Like, look here, what owns this? And then he goes through a table, and there's a bunch of holograms about arms dealer. And then it's like it's a TIE fighter, it's a Star Destroyer.
This scene is so cool. I love this scene.
X-wing.
It's
an X-wing
so much because it's showing all the different ships that this person who owned the ship, one of the rich people from the planet, funded. And of course, they go through everything from the First Order, and then the last one's an X-wing, and they're like what? And they're like, this is paraphrasing, but DJ's like, war breeds good for their economy. They make money off war. They don't make money.
It's just profitable. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just money.
They don't make money off the First Order winning. They just make money off the conflict being there in the first place.
Because they set that up with Finn. He's like, at least you're helping the good guys.
Yeah.
And DJ's like, am I?
Right. And so you get this whole idea that it's a very real world issue.
It's a very real world issue.
Absolutely.
And
all I can think about, personally, all I think about, and that's just me being a stupid nerd, is the arms buildup before World War I.
Right.
Because that was mad profitable for all those businesses, all those arms industries in Germany and France and England. They made so much money off the arms race leading up to World War I.
Right, and so it goes to show that just basically they support both sides because they don't care who wins. They just conflict breeds cash. That's the best way you can really put it.
And
okay,
kind of
we will get into. We have so much more to talk about. We're wrapping up on 45 minutes right now, so we are going to record an immediate part 2 because so much happens in the second half, and we'll probably have to rush even then because we have so much to talk about. But thank you for listening to part 1, and part 2 will be available basically as soon as you see this one existing in the first place.
See you guys.
Tune into part 2.
Adios.